different projects. You know, Chris and Christy, the whole team, they've been fighting for this for years. This has not just been the last couple of months. I remember talking to them back at the end of 2017 about this project. It was just a bit of a dream then. They were looking for a little bit of support. So happy to put in $10,000 to help out with the project, but it just shows you that this group, this team, they never give up.
Okay, so let's go back to the beginning. This boat didn't just turn up on our doorstep with no effort. It took a lot of effort, a team effort, and we're very grateful for what has been achieved so we can help others with their mental health. When we started Bamboo Projects, we had a small boat that we would take people out on for mentoring. It created a safe and comfortable environment for people to chat about their concerns.
Yes.
What do you got?
Look, come on. Come on now.
Bring him in.
Huh? I'm scared of this one.
It's alright, bring him in. Bring him into the land. That's enough. Bring your walk back.
Is this enough to cook?
Yeah. Oh, it's a bit small. Your first fish, John.
Yeah.
High five.
As word got around, we started to support more people with disabilities. To get anyone in a wheelchair into a boat, we had to use a hoist. We would see the unease in people's faces when they were getting hoisted into a low boat over the water. We knew that we had to get a wheelchair-accessible boat to be able to help them. Our fundraising started with a 100-kilometre run around Moreton Island.
Just 8k in and just had a quick stop for a gel time, or banana, black banana. So got good weather, the wind's doing good, the sand's feeling pretty good, so we've got the low tide, so we've got some good sand, so we're just trying to cover as much ground as we can. Well, we've got good conditions and we'll keep you posted along the way. Awesome, thanks guys. So we're 39 k's in, 39 and a half k's. Been walking for the last 10k because I'm just really struggling. Been vomiting since probably 25 k's. So we're just going to walk and just push through as far as we can go and still complete the 100. We're just got to get around this island and then I want to get off the island. I've had enough of the island.
But despite their efforts, they were lucky to raise $100. We had meetings with every local and state politician we could. They mostly asked us to contact someone else or look up grants online. They said if someone else chipped in, then they would too. But they never followed through with their verbal agreement. Their final advice was to do a Queensland parliamentary petition to see if there was community support to fund our project. We went to every football game, pedestrian crossing and shopping centre possible to get as many signatures as we could.
Hey guys, I got George here from Garden of Difference. So George helped us out with signatures tonight. I reckon we would have got another 500 signatures, so that should take us close to the 2,000 mark. So George helps other people. Is it more the spectrum with autism?
So we create employment for people with autism spectrum disorder and people with depression in the garden through a number of supported programs that we do. And so this is very similar to what we do, so we're happy to help out. We need more people out here to help Christy though. The more signatures we get, the better.
Yeah, so check out George. Garden of Difference is his Facebook page. If you need any info, message me. I can put you in contact with him. And it's been great because one guy that contacted our charity going through a tough time, now he works for you.
Yep, so, and he's been working for us for months now and he does really well.
Yeah, so it's all about working in with other charities. That's what we're all about. So if anyone wants to come to any of these nights, like I said, there's just been the two of us here and Christy's been going around as well, over 500 signatures. So
local gyms like Hit Kawana and Jets Fitness had their petition on their front counter for people to sign. Chris and Corey ran the Sunshine Coast Marathon with giant inflatable pens, asking everyone they passed to sign the petition. We spoke to newspapers, radio stations and local businesses to gain attention. Hey guys, we're just out here at Parliament House about to submit all our petitions. All our hard work finally gets submitted today. What was the final tally, Chris?
8,215. So we had nearly 10 volunteers helping us achieve that, so thanks for all the volunteers. You know who you guys are. Most of them are handwritten. I think we end up with 1,005 or 6 or something online.
1,011.
1,011 online, and the rest are handwritten signatures. So yeah, we're going to pop that in, and then it's in the hands of our politicians to see if they think we should get the funding for a wheelchair access boat. So yeah,
Thanks again to everyone for your hard work. We had less than 10 volunteers to get this amount of signatures. There is so much heart, so much effort that has gone into all of this. It's just phenomenal. We thank you so much.
And this is only step one. If we don't get the funding now, we're going to keep pushing till we get it, because we know those guys with either mental illness or physical disabilities will enjoy the water therapies that we offer. So we'll keep you posted, and thanks for all your hard work, guys.
Finally, the petition was tabled through Parliament, and the outcome a few weeks later was devastating. The response the government gave us was that enough money is already spent on mental health support and they cannot fund this project. Our friend William Birdseye wanted to help us out with fundraising. He created a Guinness World Record for the most amount of dips in 12 hours straight. He raised over $3,000 on the day with the help of Impact Strength and Fitness and finished with over 4,000 dips.
I even know my local gym that I go to, Impact Strength and Fitness at Kawana, the amount of members that are currently involved in bamboo projects. I've just seen them just up.
With the help of Councillor Christian Dixon's promised $10,000, we were well on our way. Construction started on the custom-designed boat at Mancraft Marine. The beast of a boat was finally in front of us. Once the boat was finished, we still had $14,000 to pay before we could pick it up. We rang every business we could to sponsor the boat to get us over the line. We're so grateful for these businesses in believing in our vision and wanting to help us to serve the community. On April 1st, 2019, our boat was finally launched. We had a huge open day to celebrate. We continue to support between 50 to 70 people every week on the boat, providing mateship and connection. We know that there is a gap in the mental health system, that people feel unsupported and don't have a connection to those trying to help them, and we aim to fill that gap. Some people use the boat for respite, others to feel comfortable enough to have a chat about their troubles, others to experience something that they've never had access to before. We even had a lovely family travel 2.5 hours so their son in a wheelchair can experience the bumps of the waves. We thank you for your support and for believing in our vision. We'll never stop pushing. And even though the pencil pushers in the industry may not have the heart to sign off on funding for visions like this, we will endeavour to find a way, because the smiles and the thanks that we get is all worth it. No matter what, we'll keep moving forward. Always.